Get ready for a ride through Premier League Gameweek 24, packed with thrilling moments and unexpected outcomes from Saturday to Monday night. So let me take you to another level and dive into this together. Against Everton, Manchester City failed to register a shot on target at home in the first half of a Premier League game since August 2022 vs Crystal Palace. Erling Haaland scored his first Premier League goal since 25 November when he scored against Liverpool. On what was his 50th start in the Premier League, Erling Haaland has scored 51 goals in those games, more than in any other player's first 50 starts in the competition. With 2 vs Burnley, 3 vs Fulham, 2 vs Manchester United, 2 vs Chelsea, and 2 vs Everton, Erling Haaland has scored 2 or more goals in a single game 5 times in the Premier League this season. Like he never left, Kevin De Bruyne has scored or assisted 6 goals in 6 games since his return from injury. With 17 wins, Pep Guardiola has won more games against Sean Dyche than any other manager in his career. And Pep has 54 goals to 6 of Dyche on aggregate. Manchester City are now unbeaten in their last 13 games in all competitions. Their last defeat came on 6 December 2023 away to Aston Villa. Everton have now failed to win in their last 7 Premier League games. Their last victory in the league came away to Burnley on 16 December 2023. Diogo Jota has scored or assisted 9 goals in his last 10 games in all competitions for Liverpool. Trent Alexander-Arnold registered his first assist since 23 December 2023 when he assisted Mohamed Salah against Arsenal. At 25 years old, Trent Alexander-Arnold has provided more Premier League assists than any other defender in the competition's history. Most assists by defenders in Premier League history: Leighton Baines with 53, Andrew Robertson with 57, and Trent Alexander-Arnold with 58. The 24-year-old Burnley defender, Dara O'Shea scored his first ever Premier League goal. The Colombian and Liverpool winger, Luiz has scored or assisted 4 goals in his last 5 games across all competitions. 4 players have scored 5+ Premier League goals for Liverpool this season: Mohamed Salah with 14, Diogo Jota with 9, Darwin Núñez with 8, and Luiz Diaz with 5. Darwin Núñez has scored or assisted 8 goals so far in 2024 in all competitions for Liverpool. 15 of Liverpool's 17 home wins this season have been by at least 2 clear goals. Liverpool's home record across all competitions this season: 17 wins and 2 draws. Manchester United and Arsenal are the only sides to leave with a point. Arsenal have scored the most goals from corners of any team in the Premier League this season, with each of the last 3 being headers from centre-backs, Gabriel Magalhaes 2 times and William Saliba. William Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes have now scored 11 Premier League goals between them since the start of last season. Magalhaes with 7 and Saliba with 4. The 22-year-old winger, Bukayo Saka, is the youngest player to score 50+ goals for Arsenal since Frank Stapleton in 1978. Gabriel Magalhaes celebrated his 150th Arsenal appearance with a goal, where in his last 4 Premier League games he has scored 3. With a brace of assists against his former club, Declan Rice provided 2+ assists in a Premier League game for the first time in his career. Leandro Trossard's strike just before halftime against West Ham United was Arsenal's 8,000th league goal. Arsenal led a Premier League away game by a 4+ goal margin at halftime for the first time since February 2011 at Newcastle United. Tiote, by the way, keep resting in peace, man. You are gone, but you will never be forgotten. Martin Odegaard has scored or assisted 9 goals in the Premier League this season. Bukayo Saka is the only Arsenal player with more. Bukayo Saka has scored 10 Premier League goals. He is the first Arsenal player to reach double figures this season. Bukayo Saka has scored 10+ goals in each of the last 3 Premier League seasons. 11 goals in 2021-22, 14 goals in 2022-23, and 10 so far this season. Declan Rice scored his first ever goal against West Ham United after scoring 15 goals for them in 245 games. West Ham 0-6 for Arsenal is both the Hammers' joint heaviest ever home league defeat and the Gunners' joint largest ever away league victory. It was only the second time a side managed by David Moyes has conceded 6+ goals in a Premier League home game, with both instances coming against Arsenal. Also, Everton 1-6 Arsenal in August 2009. With 5-0 vs Crystal Palace, 2-1 vs Nottingham Forest, 3-1 vs Liverpool, and 6-0 vs West Ham United, Arsenal have won their opening 4 league games of a calendar year for the first time since 1935. Aged 21 years and 7 days, Rasmus Haaland is the second youngest ever player to score in 5 consecutive Premier League appearances, only behind Nicolas Anelka for Arsenal in November 1998. Harry Maguire has registered 2 Premier League assists this season, one against Brentford and the other against Aston Villa. Harry Maguire provided an assist in a Premier League away game for the first time since December 2017 against Southampton. This is now Douglas Luiz's top-scoring season in the Premier League, while all 7 of those have come at Villa Park, the most goals by a player this season, with 100% of them being at the same venue. Scott McTominay has scored 7 Premier League goals this season, that is more than any other Manchester United player. 4-3 vs Wolverhampton Wanderers, 3-0 vs West Ham United, and 2-1 vs Aston Villa, Manchester United have won 3 Premier League games in a row for the first time this season. Jefferson Lerma has now scored or assisted 2 Premier League goals for Crystal Palace. An assist vs Everton in November 2023, and a goal vs Chelsea in February 2024. It is a déjà vu for Conor Gallagher, where he is the first Chelsea player to score a 90th-minute winner in the Premier League since himself against also Crystal Palace at Selhurst Park in October 2022. Football is a funny old game. Listen to this. Conor Gallagher's favorite Premier League ground, Selhurst Park, where he has scored 6 goals. Conor Gallagher's favorite Premier League opponent, 4 goals against Crystal Palace. A goal vs Preston, a goal vs Middlesbrough, a goal vs Aston Villa, and a goal vs Crystal Palace. Enzo Fernandez has scored 4 goals so far in 2024. Cole Palmer has scored or assisted 16 goals in the Premier League this season, that is more than any other Chelsea player. When meeting Crystal Palace, Chelsea have won 13 consecutive league games against a single opponent for the first time in the club's 118-year history. That was it for today, guys. If you have reached this far, I want to thank you. Just remember to subscribe if you haven't, press the like button, share the video, and let me know in the comments what you have enjoyed or what you want me to do, so you can enjoy more. See you next time.